I myself have always been very active. I was a full-time physical education teacher. My husband is older than I am and he retired, so I decided I'd retire as well. I did find that I had a lot of time on my hands, and even though I still had my sports, people weren't free during the day to play with me. And one afternoon they had to Go for Life on the television with a group from Summerhill, an active retirement group. So I thought, gosh, that looks great. If I could do something in my community that would give a lift to the lives of older people and get them some enjoyment like that, it would be wonderful.
Go for Life is Age and Opportunities programme for physical activity and sport. Go for Life trains group leaders to plan and lead physical activities in sport and also offers a grant scheme. Nearly 30,000 people a year benefit from its peer leadership and grants programme. Over the last 15 years, Go for Life has delivered workshops all over the country to thousands of PALs.
PAL is physical activity leaders. They're volunteers in their community. Once they've done their course, they then come back to their group, get started, and if they find any difficulty, they have the backup of Go for Life. It's very simple. You don't have to be specially qualified. It gives you confidence, I think, to go back into your own group, which is quite a challenge. But I love the challenge. Woo! The course gave me a great feeling that I wasn't one alone, that I was part of a network of PALs all over Ireland, but particularly around Wicklow, where I come from, and that I could at any stage phone up Go for Life and get some help, or invite another PAL in to give me assistance, or go along to another group myself and find out what they were doing.
I'm from Loughlinstown, and several of us have decided to meet people of my age, and we're going to go for little walks together. We've taken the phone numbers, have picnics and so on.
Well, I'm from the Clara Care Centre, and we look after retired people. It's just brilliant because when they're energised, they're going to release the endorphins and the happy hormones, so they're going to be really active, and they're probably not going to have as much medication as well, and they're going to be, looking up and out.
I've got a grant to spend from Go for Life, and I'm going to buy some of this equipment we've seen in the course. It's been great, hasn't it? I think I should really put a public health warning at the door of my community centre to warn them that I'm coming after this. Getting the blood flowing.
The members of Valerie's local retirement group in Lara know that as we get older, becoming physically active is one of the most important things we can do, both for our physical health and mental well-being.
I've got a lot more worked out for you. The whole idea of the chair exercises inspired me, because I realised that people even with hip replacements, bad backs, sore necks, sore shoulders could do a moderate amount of exercise in a chair and benefit them. It taught me how to lead and not to teach, learning how to have fun and not take it too seriously, and yet have the very important safety points there as well. I actually learned to get to know my neighbours. I find it just wonderful. It's made me feel I'm part of my community, which I wasn't part of before.